Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Today my word is diminutive. 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 Adjective very small. He's a diminutive figure less than 5 feet tall. Used to express the fact that something is small, often either to show affection or to suggest that something or someone is not important. Adding diminutive suffix is often a disparaging tactic. For instance, add illo to a respected lawyer, abogado, and you have an ignorant one, an abogadillo, for example. A disastrous chain of events nearly wiped out California's diminutive island Fox in the photo. Abraham Lincoln looms over his diminutive rival for the White House, Stephen Douglas, in 1860. In other words, Russian diminutive affixes happen to be especially strong and silent cues to non-gender. Noun diminutive, part of a word or part of a word that expresses the fact that something is small, often used either to show affection or to suggest something or someone is not important. The findings do not support previous studies or gender differences in parental use of diminutive with young children. The short form of a name. Her friends call her Margaret, never using diminutives such as Maggie. Adjective diminutive. My grandmother was a diminutive woman less than 5 feet tall. Examples of diminutive. Each list contained an equal number of simplex and diminutive familiar with unfamiliar nouns. The fact that reduplication for the diminutive inquisitive morphemes occurs only when it will not add a syllable to the word, requiring a independent explanation, or findings from the examination of diminutive landing sites provide further evidence which support the existence of universal hierarchies. Like the imperative construction, the diminutive and incoative affixations produce a syllable of a similar condition. Codos may consist only of homogenic mixels. It is diminutive size a non-monumental character allows celebration of the collective without asserting its dominance, a reversal of the normal institutional condition. The Prebias echocardiogram is in both cases revealed a markedly dilated right atrium and ventricle, the diminutive left ventricle. Augmentative and diminutive formation always involves mutation of consonant to the C grade of an nasal grade. Note, however, that was no direct transfer of gender from diminutive training its items to the respective non-transparent simple forms of nouns presented during testing. In this category, plurals and diminutives are formed with the elements with respect to standard language. A wedge angiogram was carried out in the left pulmonary veins, demonstrating the diminutive nature of the left pulmonary artery. The diminutives are most likely to occur in phatic communication and vocative speech, acts subject to further pragmatic constraints. It is reflected in the use of short and grammatically less complex sentences and of diminutives and interments with repetition. All instances of diminutives were coded for the word class to which the diminutives were attached. As discussed by the author, this is due to the label diminutive suffix that indicate neutral gender. Thirdly, diminutive morphemes increase the phonological similarity within genders. Thanks.